Hi, Marie Claire Arabia. I'm makeup artist Nikki Wolff and I'm Becca's global makeup ambassador, and I'm about to show you how to recreate my signature glowy skin.
And you can see already that primer on its own gives such a beautiful glow. So it helps to keep foundation on for longer, but also just really lights up the skin from within. So I'm going to follow that now with Becca's Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation, which gives a gorgeous glow. So applying foundation now with just the same brush. And I'm going with a shade that matches Hannah's skin quite well, just because I want to be able to bronze this up a little more afterwards, so that everything ties in really well with her slightly more tanned arms and shoulders. So I'm just using a slightly smaller brush now, and this is just buffing in the skin so we get that really super sheer, really glowy, flawless finish. Just helps with the little difficult areas kind of around the nose and brows and eyes, so you don't get any product in the brows, etc. Now time for some concealer, and I'm using Becca's Aqua Luminous concealer, and I'm just dotting that on just in the kind of deepest part under the eyes where we get the darkest, and then just using a little floppy brush just to buff and blend that back into the skin. I love how creamy this concealer is. It's really good also used to correct any mistakes that you make with your eye makeup. So rather than removing with a cotton bud, you can actually dab a little bit of concealer on and then just use that to clean away any mistakes. So I'm just setting that base now, really focusing on around the T-zone and under the eyes with a little bit of Becca's Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder, which is a super lightweight powder and actually really great to refresh your makeup at the end of the day. So because of that foundation, even with powder, you can see it still keeps that glow. I'm going to use this gorgeous palette now. This is the new BFF palette from Becca. It's Chloe and Malika palette, this one. It's got some really beautiful shades in it. That is a gorgeous kind of pale champagne gold for highlighting. It's got a brown, which is more for contouring, and then a peachy and a pinky one. So I'm going to start with this deeper shade, and I'm just with a little angle brush like this, I'm just using that brush to kind of do the work for me and slot that product under cheekbones to really give us some kind of sculpting and definition and a little bit more bronziness to the face. And now for some blush. And I'm going to use this pink shade here and just dust this lightly over the apples of the cheeks. It's got this beautiful iridescence that runs through it. It really helps to give that whole cheek a glow. So I'm just dusting a little bit of this pink shade just over the apples of the cheeks, and it's got this iridescence that runs through it. It really helps to give that kind of glowy, multi-dimensional look to the cheeks. And now to finish with the golder shade to highlight. So beautiful, this shade. You just turn your head slightly to the side, and just with the tip of the brush, so I can be a little bit more precise, and just dusting that across the top of the cheekbone. Also a little bit on temples here. And then I'm going to get a smaller brush and just put some little glow details in the face. Now with a little pencil brush, just because you can be more precise, taking a little bit of that glow product in the inner part of the eye. Also center of the nose here, tip of the nose, and just a little bit on the cupid's bow. So just finishing now with this Becca lip shade, which is called Yours Truly. I love this because it's such a gorgeous peachy nude. So I'm just popping that on with a lip brush just so I can get some detail around the edges of the lips. Out of it. And the texture of this is kind of like a moisturizing satin texture. So actually it looks super natural when it goes on the lips, but also gives you that beautiful color payoff.